Hello everyone, hope you're doing good. In previous videos we have learnt about the concept of differentiation, and also we have learnt about uh, the basic rules of differentiation. In this video we will see how to differentiate composite functions. Okay. So you have already learnt product rule, quotient rule. Now in this video we will see what is chain rule. So the concept of chain rule is very simple. Chain rule is nothing but it is a rule used to differentiate composite functions. It's very simple. You just have to understand how to use the chain rule when we see a composite function. Okay. And before that, I'll give you a quick update about what is a composite function. In other words, we call composite function as function of a function. Okay. Now I'll write some functions and I will help you understand what is a composite function. Okay. So let's start then. Okay, so we'll write y is equal to sin x. Y is equal to sin x. Okay, here y is a function of sin x. Here there is only one function. X is defined as we read it as sin of x. So when I say y is equal to sin of x, so this is not a composite function. Okay. Here y is explicitly defined as function of x and x is sin of x. Now what is a composite function? Or one more example we'll write. Y is equal to e power x into sin x. Y is equal to e power x into sin x. Then we can write y is equal to log x into sin x. So why I am taking sin x is, so from beginning we have taken sin x, so in every function I am using this sin x. So there is nothing behind use of sin x in every function. Now e raised to x into sin x, this is not a composite function, or this is not even a function of a function. So e raised to x is a different function, sin x is a different function. Here y is defined in the form of a product, and here also y is defined in the form of a product uv. So if you see these type of functions, we call them as a function in the form of product. Here also function in the form of product. Here we have a single function called sin x. Okay. Now these are the function, and in our previous video we understood how to differentiate these kind of functions. Because these are not composite function or these are not function of a function, these come under basic rules of differentiation. These examples, these functions what I have written here, they can be easily solved by using basic rule of differentiation. Y is equal to sin x, derivative of sin x is cos x. We already know this, we have discussed the formulas also. Y is equal to e raised to x into sin x, use the product rule, u into dv by dx plus v into du by dx. Same thing goes with y is equal to log x into sin x. Okay. So these are plain functions. Now let us see the concept of function of a function. Function of a function. So that is called as a composite function. When a function itself is a function of another one, those type of functions are called as composite functions. So I will write one example. I will modify this one, y is equal to log x into sin x. I will modify this function as composite function. Now let us see how it looks like. Y is equal to log sin x. Y is equal to log sin x. Or we can write for this function y is equal to e to the power of sin x. Next we can write y is equal to sin square x. Y is equal to sin square x. Now observe these things. Here y is defined as function of log sin of x. So always in any given function y will be a function of x, because in the basic while explaining the basic concept of differentiation in our first video I have explained how this dependent variable will vary as the independent variable varies. Okay, so same thing here, y is function of x. For sure it is a function of x, but how x is defined? X is defined as function of log of sin. In previous case it was log x into sin x. This was in product rule. Here y is defined as function of log of sin of x. Okay, log of sin of x. We can take another example. Y is equal to log of sin x. Okay, look at this. There are four functions. Y is defined as log of sin of x. So one thing is for sure, this y is definitely a function of x, but x is now, it has become a composite function. Earlier it wasn't a composite function, it was having a single function in it. So in this case we have y is equal to log of sin x. So this defines a composite function. It is a group of functions or a function of a function. So this is a function, this is a function of this function. So these type of functions are called as composite functions. And to find the derivative of composite functions, we use a concept called as chain rule. We use the concept called chain rule to find the derivative of composite functions. Now let us see. Y is equal to e power sin x. Here it was only x. In this case it is the function of exponent. First, x is defined as function of exponent and sin. Here it was only exponent and sin. These were two different functions. And y is equal to sin square x. There is a power function and then sin. Sin square x. Okay. So what is this chain rule? How to differentiate the composite functions using chain rule? So let us see. I have my own way of remembering this chain rule. So you might not find this in textbooks, how the composite functions are to be differentiated by using chain rule. So how I remember these how I remember this chain rule, that is the way I am going to explain you. Okay, so let us start. Log of sin x. Let's take the first function. How to differentiate this? See, when you have functions like this, what you have to do is start from left, which is at the leftmost part, and differentiate up to last function. Okay, start with the function at the left first and then differentiate until the last function. If it was log x into sin x, you would have used the product rule. This I have already explained. This is log of sin of x. Okay, how to solve this? Dy by dx, that is derivative, dy by dx is equal to, what is differentiation of log x? Differentiation of log x is 1 by x. But in this case, instead of x, we have sin x. So consider this entire thing as x. Consider this entire thing as x. Now you can read it as log x. Now, differentiation of log x is 1 by x, but instead of x, here we have sin x. So how will you write? Write 1 by sin x. So this completes differentiation of log function. Then next, what is left out? Sin x. So into differentiation of sin x. So what we can write? dy by dx equal to 1 by sin x into differentiation of sin x is cos x. So we can write cos x by sin x, which is equal to cot x. Okay, this is how we have to differentiate composite functions. So what I said, start with the function at the leftmost side and differentiate until the last function. So in this case, we had only two functions. I started with log and ended with sin x. 1 by sin x into differentiation of sin x. How did I get 1 by sin x? Because differentiation of log x is 1 by x. Instead of x, here we have function sin x. So write it as it is. Okay. This is how you have to differentiate. Now let us take the second example. Y is equal to e to the power of sin x. So when you have exponent to the power of some function, how to differentiate this? First differentiate the exponent. dy by dx is equal to, here we know the differentiation of e to the power of x. Differentiation of e to the power of x is e to the power of x. But instead of e to the power of x, instead of x, here we have sin x. So take this as, consider sin x as x. So here it is e to the power of sin x into differentiation of sin x. First differentiate the exponent and then differentiate the sine function. This is how we have to differentiate when a composite function involves an exponent and other function. So what will be your final answer? So I think we have to write one more step. E to the power of sin x into differentiation of sin x is cos x. Okay. So this was the second example. Now let us find the differentiation of sin square x. So y is equal to sin square x. Okay. Here you have to use x to the power of n formula. But to use x to the power of n formula, there is no x present. Now, if it was x square, say right here, y is equal to x square. If it was x square, what we will write? Differentiation of x square is 2x. Differentiation of x square is what? 2x. Here, instead of x, we have sin square x. So again consider this as x. dy by dx is equal to 2 sin x. So this was differentiation of x. First you have differentiated the power function. It is square or cube or 4, 5, whatever is there, you have to differentiate that. And then differentiate the base function, that is sin x. 2 sin x into differentiation of sin x. dy by dx is equal to 2 sin x into differentiation of sin x is what? Cos x. So we got 2 sin x into cos x. Now go back to your trigonometric formula. 2 sin A into cos A is nothing but sin 2A. So you can write 2 sin x into cos x can be written as sin 2x. So this is how we have to solve the composite function. This is how we have to find the derivatives of composite functions. Okay. So the concept is very simple. So I have solved the examples and how to identify. Okay, one more trick I will tell you how to identify which is a plane function and which is a composite function. If you find 2 times x log x into sin x, then there you have to use product rule because these two are different functions. Y is defined as product of two different functions. If you find only one x, you can see here log of sin of x. So that gives you it is a composite function. Okay, I hope you understood these three examples. Let us solve the last one. Okay, last example we took y is equal to log of sin x, log of sin x. So use the first part of the chain rule. What did I say in the first one when we solved the first example? Start from the function at the leftmost part and differentiate until the last function. Okay. Alright, then let us see how to differentiate this. Dy by dx, differentiation of y with respect to x. Take first function and consider everything as x. So this entire thing is x. Okay. Now we can read it as log x. Differentiation of log x is 1 by x. So you can write 1 by log, you should not write this one because we are differentiating this function. Differentiation of log x is 1 by x. So log sin x, we have considered this entire function as x. So write it. Log of sin x into differentiation of first function we have differentiated, remaining 3. Differentiation of log of sin x. Okay. So this is equal to 1 by log sin x into. Now we should differentiate this function and consider this function as x. Okay. So 1 by log sin x into differentiation of log sin x. Here this entire part is x, differentiation of log x is 1 by x, so 1 by x I have written into, we have differentiated this function. Next we have to differentiate this function. So that is what I have written here. So let us continue. 1 by log of sin x and then I will multiply this one also into log sin x into differentiation of log sin x. So this was the first example we solved in chain rule problems. So we know this differentiation of log sin x is cot x. So your final answer will be cot x divided by this term. Okay. This is how we have to solve we have to find the derivatives of composite functions. Last one, let us take one more example. y is equal to e to the power of x square. Y is equal to e to the power of x square. So how to differentiate this? dy by dx is equal to, first differentiate the exponent. Differentiation of e to the power of x is e to the power of x. Now consider this entire thing x square as only x. So write it as it is. Differentiation of e power x is e power x. So in this case we have e power x square. So write it as e power x square into differentiation of x square. Because in a composite function you have to differentiate all the given functions involving x. So first one we solved for exponent, here it is, into, now x square is left out, we have to write. So the final answer will be dy by dx is equal to e power x square into differentiation of x square is 2x, or you can write it as 2x into e power x square, 2x into e power x square. So this is how you have to differentiate the composite functions. In your textbook there is a different method used. In your NCERT class 12 textbook, different method is used. So where you need to consider the function as u dy by du into du by dx. Okay, I will show you how it is differentiated. I hope you understood these terms. Okay, one simple example. If it is y is equal to log tan x, this is the given one, given example, given composite function dy by dx, dy by du into du by dx. dy by du into du by dx. This du and du can be taken out. dy by dx is left. Okay. So I want you people to try out log tan x in this method, in NCERT prescribed method. It is not necessary that you use the same method in your examination. You can also use the method which I have explained in our video. Okay, hope you have understood these concepts. If not, please get back to us in the comment section. We'll clarify your doubts. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now. Let us meet in the next video with exercise 5.2. Okay, bye.